All right, my people, my people. So we got the first ever actually mini podcast episode on Prosperous. And it's because we got an amazing success story here. And I love these kind of success stories. New people coming in, being dedicated, being consistent, really being ambitious with the craft, taking it very seriously, and getting the results. So I don't want to be long in my words. I want to jump directly to it. We got Thomas on this pod. And Thomas, the reason why you're on this pod is because you just passed a funded challenge of a 25K account. So first and foremost, Thomas, how does it feel?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Uh, for me, I mean, it sounds it might sound cocky, but for me, it was just it was a goal, reaching a goal. Because for me, I always looked at the demo account as real money. I never saw it as demo account. For me, it was always real money. Every time we won trade, I said to my wife, "Woo, we won $200 today. We won $400 today." So for me, it was real money all the time. But I mean, thinking about it now, it's the coin's starting to drop. It's awesome, absolutely awesome.
Dope, dope. So from the top, why do you trade forex? Like, how did you even get into the forex game?
Ooh, not a good question. I actually was a friend of mine, and she's like a hen mother to me, a very good friend of mine. She was talking about forex trading, and I'm like, yeah, this is probably something that would just pass on overnight. I've been kind of introduced to forex trading before, but I thought to myself, I don't have the time, I don't have the knowledge. It's gonna take too much time. I'm married, I got a child, or at that time I had a child coming, and I thought to myself, no, this is enough for me. And then she just told me about her winnings. She just told me, today I won so and so much. This is so fun and stuff like that. And it got me curious, and I thought to myself, okay, because she's older than me, and it's a reason I call her my hen mother. She's older than me, and I thought, well, if she can do this, then I have to check it out. I have to see what it's all about. What's the fuss about? So that when Liz showed me this, she just showed me basically how easy it was, and I didn't understand anything. But I thought, okay, let's just do it. So I jumped in with both feet. And that was in
Dope.
March this year.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, like, when was that? All right, March this year. So you've been in it for what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 months now.
Yeah, I think actually it was at the end of March, maybe. Yeah, middle and of March, so 3-4 months now.
Okay, and she showed you how easy it is. How do you feel about it now? Do you feel that it's easy? Do you feel that it's difficult? And if so, what is it that is difficult with it? What is it that is easy with it?
I think the easy part is well, easy and tough part. The easy part is when you find people to connect with, um, because you find people that are genuinely loving forex trading. You find people in the community that really loves it, really knows, has a passion for it. Don't just trade for fun, but this is their life. And for me, that was connecting with those people, because I love connecting with people. I absolutely love meeting new people, learning new skills. And for me, the easy part was connecting with new people, and onboarding from there. The hard part, I think, was the discipline, because nothing comes for free. Absolutely nothing comes for free. You have to put in the hours. You have to put in. You have to study. You have to take notes. You have to read your notes. I mean, I don't know how many times I called my mentor up again, and like, how was it again, and ask the same question again and again and again and again and again. And of course, having a wife that respects me and loves me and has patience, because I said to her, my vacation is coming up now, and I'm going to use my vacation on learning the ropes. sitting in front of the computer, the working hours, and then in the evening I have some time for you. But I'm gonna take webinars. I'm gonna be in classes. I'm gonna do online courses and take lots of notes. I'm gonna be occupied. And she said, "Sure, if this is what you want to do, then do it." But the discipline, that was hard to stick to it and don't get distracted, because I'm a gamer. I love gaming. I love escaping reality with the games and movies and stuff like that. And so the discipline and just stay in the core and just putting the head down and doing it.
And I gotta say, I love what you said there, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about it, because the thing is like this: you said something very important. You decided to it, you committed to it, uh, on to such a degree that you took your vacation to study and get deeper into the forex game. So basically, like you really took a step of commitment there, and that is so important for people to hear, because especially from you as a new trader, because so many people out there has this false sense of reality, or false sense of how the forex trading game actually is, and they think that it's like you're coming in, you're doing a couple of trades, and you already got that Lambo and that penthouse. And that's not really the case. But the problem is, of course, social media is deceptive and gives that image. And a lot of forex gurus, or call it what you want to call it, give that image. So, and that is not reality. It's we're always preaching it. Forex is a marathon. You can learn the technicals quite fast, but the experience that you need to master the charts will take you years to gather. Along the way, you will start getting profitable, but then how profitable will you get? And all that comes with what? Discipline. And that was what you said, discipline. So you decided to just zoom out from everything else that is not important, even gaming that you love, and put that time, sacrifice that time into forex, or rather invest that time into learning forex. That is, I think that's amazing. That's fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
and also, and I have a mantra, and you can see it in the background there. It's been with me for a while now. It's winners never quit and quitters never win. And it's all about just because I've been, you can, like you said, you see something on Facebook, sometimes you think it's too good to be true, and sometimes it is. There's a lot of commercials, a lot of people looking for a quick fix, but like Jim Rohn says, one of my idol, Jim Rohn says, easy come, easy go. If you get something easy, you lose it just as fast.
True. Um, so along the journey until now, maybe this overlaps a little bit what you were saying before, but what do you feel have been the biggest challenges in your trading game, and in attaining some form of success?
Ooh, patience. I mean, sticking by the rules, because I mean, Care, my mentor, and he told me, right, I want you to write down the rules. I want you to stick by them.
Yeah.
And and sticking by the rules, and sometimes you see red numbers and you don't like the red numbers. Nobody likes the red numbers.
Yeah.
Trusting the process. It's been so much. It's been so much. But for me, basically, I think the hard thing is because you do come to a step where you're bound to fall. Everybody is.
Yeah.
Everybody told me you're bound to fall, and I said, no, I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall. And then I fell, and I fell by doing the fundamental wrong. I mean, just the simply wrong, the beginner wrong. I did those after I thought I was finished with the newbie, the training school. And that kind of frustrated me, because you're sitting there and you know that this is wrong. You know why you're seeing red numbers. You know why you lost that trade. It's because you broke your rules. And that's so hard, because you just gotta admit that, okay, I messed up, brush it off, step it up.
Yeah. And that is so true. That is so true. And even for a guy like me with many years now inside the trading game, I still do the same thing. It's like it happens, and it goes back to what we spoke on before, discipline. And I mean, like, if you want to practice your discipline, if you want to practice your patience, trading is definitely the craft that will give you the challenges you need to practice it. So, all right. So I love the answer. And the opposite, what do you consider have been of significance for your results, for the results that you got now?
Excuse me, just got a sore throat here.
No worries.
Well, like I said, being patient.
Yeah.
I mean, because many times I stopped my trade before TP1 hit.
Yeah.
Many times I thought to myself, no, this is enough for today. Because it's all about, I mean, when I started trading, I started first in demo account. Like, and I knew that was a demo account, but I quickly went over to a live account because for me, I needed to take that risk. I needed to know this is real money. This is my money. I needed to know that this is something that I have sacrificed, not just numbers I see. Because if you just see numbers, then you get hooked on that. Okay, it isn't real anyway. So who cares? And then you like lose the aspect of reality, I think. So I started pretty early with real money, with real count, $200, blew that account. Uh, did a rookie mistake in removing the stop loss. It kept me up. Actually, that trade kept me up. I think it was 2 days, 2 nights and 2 days.
We all
I
been
was
there.
I was like matching my trades all the time, doing sell stop, buy stop, and just trying to keep the account floating. I couldn't sleep for 2 days, and I promised myself never again. So, but for me, the most significance and being patient, just knowing that it's always going to be. I mean, if I just take $50 today, that's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new trade. There's always going to be a new trade. And I gotta laugh because it's ironic. I always say that if you have to start praying to God for the trade to go your way, you're risking too much. But
Yeah.
I've been there myself. I absolutely been there myself, and not to do any cliche Oscar moment, but I have to give God glory. For me personal, I have to give him glory for me being where I am today. I could have made it without him. And I've been there down on my knees. Lord, please make this trade go up. Please make this trade go up. And thankfully, sometimes he answered, and sometimes he just nope. Sometimes learn the hard way, trying to stick by your rules. And okay, I give
There were
up.
more. There were more people praying that it goes the other way.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, no. So for me, I mean, just being patient and knowing that there's always going to be a new trade. Don't rush it. Don't rush it.
Definitely. All right. So first and foremost, Thomas, thank you for those answers. Love the explanations and everything. And what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna pass it over to Frederick, which has been your mentor through this journey, and it's gonna be interesting to hear a little bit what he got to say about this journey, and maybe get some questions for you as well. And I got to mention this also. Frederick is my partner in Prosperous. So for y'all that haven't seen him, y'all will see him much more together with me on the live streams and of course on the Discord platform. Link in description box below, by the way. My man, Frederick, welcome to the scene.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Thomas, congratulations with passing your founded account.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's really interesting because I remember the day you contacted me, and all I knew was you were into trading and you wanted to learn. That was everything I knew about you. So we quickly jump on a call. We see where you were in your knowledge, and it was a lot. Like you could you know how the market was moving, but break of structure, change of character, order blocks and imbalance was something you never heard about. But you took it really quickly. It didn't demand so much of me because you actually listened what I told you. You did the task that I gave you, and it's so cool to see how quick you picked it up, because most people having problem with picking that part up so fast, but you was always trying and trying and trying, always asking and asking and asking. And I remember especially 1.5 months ago when I sent you a voice message and I said, okay, Thomas, now I'm going to challenge you. It's time for you to start doing your own trades. I want every day you to mark up on the charts a trade you want to take or you're going to take. And at the same time, you asked me about the founded account because you said you were a little bit tired of only trading small numbers. So when I took up the challenge, founded challenge account with you, you jumped strictly on it. And I remember the first trade you did on that account, you said to me, I'm scared as hell. I've never seen so many big red numbers in my whole life. And that's not long time ago. And I have to say to you, for passing your founded challenge account so fast that you have done it patiently, you have followed your rules, you have never over leveraged. It's amazing to see how fast you have taken this journey in on yourself. And I also know how much this account means for you, because you once told me you want to prove everyone wrong. And I think everyone who's starting trading is always going to get that hate from other people. So my question is to you, how does it feel to pass your funded account and following your dream?
Ooh. When you put it like that, wow. It is amazing. It truly is, because I mean, people are talking about getting help to pass funded accounts. People are talking about like doing this, doing that. But for me, it's been like I have to make this myself. I have to make it on my own. I can't rely on other people to do the job for me. So for me to actually being able, because I mean, I just a quick story. I mean, before I've been quitting a lot of stuff, ironically, but I've been giving up and I haven't done everything like this. But I think, like you said, when I started like $200 account and like I blew that one, I did another one, and I thought to myself, oh man, my mom is gonna kill me. And I was used to taking like $3, $4, $5, and I was like, I remember the first time I took my trade on $20. It was like, oh, I won $20 today, and then you go like, yeah, okay, you should try the founded accounts. And when we jumped on that founded account, and like you said, I saw those numbers like that. It was $20 minus. I was like freaking out. But yeah, I mean, not only to prove to others, but most importantly, to prove to myself that I did it. I stopped the mouth of the biggest doubter myself, and I think that's because I can't. I mean, I've stopped caring what other people think now, and it's all what I think, what I say to myself. And the biggest doubter was myself. I always had, oh, what if I can't make it? What if I can't? What if I blow this one? What if I do this? What if I do that? And I thought to myself, okay, what is the worst thing that can happen? Okay, I start over, because this is something I want to see through, and seeing it through now. The first step now of passing this founded account, uh, it's terrifying, but also it's proof to myself that I can do it.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. We both are super proud of you, and we can't wait to see what's the next chapter in life for you. I just want you to know, passing a founded account is something people use 3 or 4 or 5 times to try, and they still fail. So with you passing your founded account the first time you ever tried it, you should be extremely proud of yourself. And if I look back from the guy you were when I met you compared to the guy you are right now, you grow like majorly. So I'm proud of you, and it feels good to see you succeed, bro. But now we want to see your founder certificate.
Oh yeah. Whew, wow, this is cool. I love this.
Show it.
So
Show it to the public.
let's see. Share screen. There it is. There it
Look
comes.
at that.
Let's go, man. Nice,
Whew.
nice, nice, nice. Fun to
Nice.
trade plus. Yeah, love it.
And I also have to give a quick shout out to my friend Wolf, because he was the one that introduced us, Frederick. And I remembered I was asking a lot of questions to him, and he was, I got a friend you need to talk to. And that's how we got connected, because I was like pumping out, what about this? What is this? What is that? You're moving too fast. Talk to him.
You took it quickly, bro. And like we told you in the meeting we had the last weekend, like you just need to put your mind to it, and then you can do it. If you're questioning yourself, takes two step back and focus on what you're doing, because that's what you have done since the day I met you.
Mm.
So yeah, we're proud of you, and we can't wait to see you succeed more, bro.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Awesome.
And is it something else you want to tell people that are going to try the founded account? What do they need to like be successful in this journey? What is the most important stuff people need?
I think it's discipline. Absolutely discipline. Patience. Be patient. Like I said, you just have to trust the process, and don't rush it, because when you rush it, that you want to see the big numbers overnight. Easy come, easy go. You lose it just as fast. So patience, discipline, and you like I said, follow your rules. But also, I think it's important to have people backing you. That's maybe one of the most important things, because no matter what the rules are, no matter how disciplined you are, no matter how patient you are going to fall. So how somebody who backs you, who cheers on you and says, okay, you hit a bump in the road, let's get up, let's move on. And just have somebody who cheers you on and believes in you, because there will come days that you don't believe in yourself. So it's so important to have somebody else who's backing you and say you can do this.
Yeah, fact. So, what's your next plan now?
Oh, well, like I said, my step is to absolutely scale this account. Not quite sure the middle step, but the long-term step is actually to earn enough money to have a backup for a year. Because I know when I have a backup for a year, then no matter what happens with my job, or I can quit my job, or I can do job part-time, I don't have that pressure hanging over me that I need to perform on a trading, because I have a whole year. So if I mess up, I have a whole year to fix it. So like Robert Kiyosaki says, financial freedom for a year, and then spend time with my family, teach others, help others, and just do what I was meant to do, just to help people. I mean, I always say we're blessed to be a blessing. So I think it's important to pass it on.
Yeah, sounds good, bro. How did it feel to tell your wife that you passed the challenge?
Whew. I mean, I don't know. It was quite bizarre, because, like I said earlier, we always looked at it. This is a live account and live money. We didn't never saw it as demo account. So when I told her, like, okay, honey, today we made $400, and today we made $200. This week we made $500. And for me to, I mean, I was a bit surprised that she was more excited than me, actually. I told her in the car when on our way back from work. I said, by the way, honey, we passed the account today. Really? We did? Like, yeah. I'm like, oh, she was really excited. But I think it was because we always been looking at this account, like I said, as real money. We never took it as a demo account. When I lost 200, that was $200. So
All right. So
but she
now
was
I'm gonna
happy. She was happy.
That's good to hear, bro. So now I'm gonna pass the mic over to Jeremy again and see if he has some other questions or yeah.
No, actually, Thomas, I want to thank you very much for hopping on this pod with us, and I want to thank you, Frederick, also for doing an amazing job mentoring him. And by the way, I just gotta give a shout out to ourselves, our platform, because Thomas is actually one of the students that really, how you say, sticks out on the platform and ambitious, shows that eager to learn, eager to learn. And kind of what you said there with the Wolf situation, that he was asking questions all the time. We'll pass him over to you. So, and that is a trait that I see very often with people that get successful with whatever it is. Doesn't matter if it's trading, whatever it is. They're eager to learn. They want to know. They're curious about that thing. They're passionate about it. So, yeah, man. I think it was. I think it was a very, very good, very nice interview with you, Thomas, because you gave some very interesting perspectives and stuff. And I love that you stress in the discipline and patience thing. And you new to this game, and you're already saying that discipline and patience is key to be a successful trader. And this is exactly what me and Frederick is always are stressing. This is what we always shouting and screaming, that be disciplined, be patient, or you won't master the markets. Doesn't matter what strategy, what techniques you got. If you ain't got discipline to stick to the technique, if you ain't got discipline to stick to the strategy, you won't make it. So that's that. For Thomas, a fantastic example of how trading journey can start up in a very nice way. And that comes, as said, with consistency. I want to thank you, Thomas. I want to thank you, Frederick. I want to thank you all for watching and listening. And guys, this is just a start. I'll see you on the next one. All right?
Yeah. Peace.
Peace out.
Now we can